guys, it's Shy and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am so excited. We are digging into the brand new Makeup Revolution matte base products. I got everything from concealers to the new powder to the new foundation. I am so excited to try it. I did order it from Beauty Bay, which is a UK based kind of like makeup brand but makeup website. I don't know how to explain it. It's basically like Ulta but for the UK, if that makes sense, because they even have like their own products, how like Ulta makes their own products, but Beauty Bays are like bomb. Anyway, so the shipping did take a little bit longer than normal, but it is always worth it in the end. Before we get into it though, if you aren't already, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and join the party. You're already here anyway, so you might as well. And if you'd like, click that notification bell. It will keep you updated on all of the newness. That being said, let's dig into these products. And before we do though, really fast, yes, my palms are orange. Yes, I have a cold sore. We're gonna pretend that it's not happening. Anyways, one of the first things that I picked up was this little guy right here. So this is the Pore Blur Primer. This is a brand new primer of theirs. Just states that it's gonna blur the skin. I picked up 2 shades of the foundation. So this is the packaging up close. So I did get F10.5 and F12 just because with my levels of self-tan, it can vary and I wasn't really sure. This does say that it is pore blurring and full coverage. And matte, one thing I will say, I have not used it yet, but I did open 10.5 to swatch it yesterday because I got it last night and it dried completely down and it didn't transfer, and I really liked the way that it at least swatched, so I'm super curious to get it on my body. I did get this little guy. This is the matte base concealer. So this is a full coverage concealer and it does roll up like that and you get a pretty damn good amount of product. Let me see if it actually says. Yeah, you get 8 grams of product in here and the foundation is 0.95 fluid ounces as well. And then let's see, primer, you get 0.95 as well. So that's really cool. You get as much primer as you do for a foundation. So if you like them, you'll run out at the same time. Another thing that I got was I got both shades. I got 2 shades of the powder because I wasn't sure which one it would work best. So I got P8, which is this deeper one that will probably work a little bit better for me right now. And then I did get P6, which is a little bit lighter, more like my actual skin tone, not my self-tanned skin tone. But this might be even really nice under the eyes for like touching up in through here throughout the day. And then I did pick up the new Banana Light powder as well. So all these products are new. First thing I'm going to do though is get my hair out of my face with my little puffs. So now that that is out of the way, I am going to grab this primer and let's start. A pretty good amount to start with, so there is color to it. Kind of rub it between my fingers and then start right here and then press out. There is no scent to it, which I really appreciate because my skin is allergic to fragrance, at least like really heavy fragrance, which I think is why it does so well with the Wet n Wild foundation because there's no scent in there. I recently used the Huda Beauty foundation and it flipped my skin out so bad. Oh my God. So I'm really just putting this all over, really working it into the skin. I have a ton of texture on my skin, so we'll see how this does. I feel like it already looks kind of blurred though. Maybe it's just me being crazy, but just to give you guys like, I have a lot of acne and like dark circles right now, and I am not going to spot conceal just so we can see how full coverage this foundation is on its own. So I'm gonna swatch 2 of the shades on the back of my hand right now so we can see which shade is gonna be best. So let's see, this is F12 and then I'm gonna swatch F10 or F10.5. Let's see. And I always swatch my foundation to match my chest, not my body. So let's see, this is F12 and this is 10.5. I think F12 might actually be a better option. Let's see. That's F12, 10.5. I think I might mix them actually. Let me take this off really quick. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give them a little mix and kind of go from there because I kind of need both to at least match my tan right now. So go in with a pretty good amount of F12 to start with. And then let's add in F10.5. And with some of these cheaper foundations, I don't really mind mixing anyway, especially if I'm ordering online. Like, it's kind of a hassle to figure out your shade. And then I'm gonna take the end of an eyeliner brush and just kind of mix these together on the back of my hand. You can use a palette if you want to, but I think this will be a better option. And I am gonna go in with my Morphe sponge that I always use, just to see how it works. Yeah, that matches my body really nicely. And it has no fragrance to it, thank you God. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this actually matches me beautifully. And I'm gonna avoid any lip products today. Hopefully my cold sore goes away soon because I'm like really sick of it. Yeah, this actually matches. I mean, just bring it down a little bit to blend down the neck, but it matches beautifully. Yay! Okay. First impressions, it does have really beautiful coverage on it. A little, I feel like, goes a long way because I really didn't put that much, and I put a lot of product normally on my face. So, and it comes out like in this little squeezy tube. So that's kind of cool too. You can really control how much is going on. I prefer squeezy tubes or pumps. Like anything that doesn't have that spatula, I prefer, though I love my Wet n Wild just because I love the consistency and like what it does for my skin. I hate the applicator. Oh my God. I hate it so much. So taking again my sponge, just dipping in here. Hopefully I mixed it well enough so that everything will match. And then if you guys are curious as to why I don't normally tan my face, it's just because my face is very, very acne prone. And any type of self tanner I've ever used has always broken my face out. So I try to avoid that like the plague because I mean, any little thing will break my face out for the most part, but self tanner is just not good. But I can use it here down and see. So this matches completely perfect. Like even on my hand, it's perfect. So I'm really excited about that. So I can see a little bit of the blemishes peeking out. I mean, I am mixing this on the back of my hand though and kind of spreading it everywhere. So that can make it act a little funny. I think I'm gonna take a little bit more of F12 and just kind of put it in this area on its own and just see. Oh yeah, it has a really good coverage. It's hard when you're mixing and transferring it, you know, from the back of your hand to over here. So let's see, I'm gonna do a little bit more right here as well. This is beautiful coverage in my opinion. You can't even really see the textures peeking through. Like this looks really good in my opinion right now. Okay. So just, again, just pressing it to make sure everything is blended. Looking up close right now, my pores 100% look blurred and it's looking really nice on the skin. It's not settling into anything and it's pretty good coverage, especially for not spot concealing or anything as well. Like I think I'm getting really nice coverage from it. So now let's try out this concealer. And I did get it a lot lighter because I really like the brightening effect. One thing I'm going to do is kind of warm it up in my hand first and then go underneath with it. Let's try one side at a time because I don't know how this blends. Let's see here. This is blending beautifully. What the frick? Do you see that? Like it blended beautifully, and this is a perfect shade for me too, because I really do like it very bright underneath here. I really like this. I think one thing that's key too is when you're using a shade like this that's like so much lighter than your skin for that brightening effect, do blend it out pretty quickly, otherwise it can settle and look really crazy and be too bright, if that makes sense. So I like to really blend it out right away. That looks so good in my opinion right now. It's very pore blurring. Like in through here, I feel like it looks very blurred. And then I'm gonna do the same little line down my nose that I normally do, right here. I'm gonna use this the same way in the same spots that I normally would use it. It blends so good. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Wow. I know that like I keep saying like, wow, oh my God, but like the last Makeup Revolution foundation I used, I just did not like and I was really sad about. And this like bitch, my skin be looking nice right now. Okay, fuck, I'm so happy. Okay, hopefully it continues. So we are gonna go into the setting powder. And this is the only thing that I forgot to take the little thing off of first. Great. Is it a plastic cover? What is this? Is it a cap? It's a cap. Oh my God, me and my nails. So this is what it looks like, and I'm just trying to get the thing off. So BRB. And we are back. So just to show you guys, this is my Bad Habit setting powder. I am going to use the empty end of, not empty, the blank end of my sponge to just clear it out of there. And I'm just going to use this to dip this in. Just because this obviously is not going to be as user-friendly for me. So I'm going to put a pretty good amount of it in here and blend out any creases that could have formed. You know what, before I blend out the other side, I'm just curious if there are even any creases. No creases. But I'm just such a creature of habit, I have to do it anyway. Okay. So let's dip in, and just so you guys know as well, I've never used the Makeup Revolution baking powders. I know people rave about them, but this is a first impression, so I'm going to use my same technique of stamping that I normally do with my product, and we'll see how this works. Oh my God, that looks amazing. Okay, Makeup Revolution. Oh my God. This looks really, really good. Oh my goodness. Okay. And this is a perfect shade for me. If you are a medium skin tone, Banana Light will be really, really nice and brightening for you. And I'm gonna go right here a little bit as well. And then I always like to take it down right there on the nose as well, because I am an oily bitch, and anything I can do to help those oils stay away, the better it will be. So my base looks bomb right now. I'm shook. If it holds up, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Okay, so I am gonna set the rest of my face using P8. And I have this giant powder brush that my mom got me. It's from Lyssa. I don't know. It was like a TJ Maxx brush, I think. So I'm going to pack it on here. And I'm just going to set. And you can tell it has pigment to it as well, which is kind of nice. So if you wanted to use this as like a powder foundation for like light coverage days, you totally could. Let's see. Let's take another look up close. Yeah, that looks really, really good. Oh my God, guys. Okay, so let's see how this foundation blends with everything else. I am going to go in with my Profusion Contour Kit. I'm going to take the medium contour shade on my Mascara Beauty little brush here and just start carving out these cheekbones. You know what I forgot to do? I wanted to bake with it. Hold on. Going back in. I just thought about that. I was like, wait. There we go. Just a little bake, you know what I mean? And just carving this out. So far it's blending really, really nice. I'm gonna also take this little AOA Studios brush and lightly contour out my nose. Nothing too major. Just go right across here. And then I like to blur it out with the sponge. Perfect. So my headband was actually getting on my nerves because I've had a really severe migraine and shoulder pain all day, so I took it off. So we are back for bronzer. I'm gonna actually go in with my Naked Flushed palette and use the bronzer out of here to add some more warmth into the face. It's a really nice bronzer. I actually just really like this palette in general. Really adds nice dimension to the face. And then I am going to just pat away that bake. I know it should be dust away that bake, but I pat my powder into my skin. And then for blush, I'm gonna go in with the Milani Romantic Rose. I know I use it in like every video, but it's like such a good blush color. It gives just enough, you know? Okay, and then I'm gonna go finish off the rest of my makeup because the powder is blended like butter. And then we're gonna go in with some more thoughts. Okay guys, so makeup is all done and the skin looks freaking amazing. I set everything with my Wet n Wild Coconut Photo Focus 3-in-1 Primer Water. I have been using this a lot lately just because I feel like my skin, though I love matte, it needs a tidbit more moisture than normal, so this just makes it all beautiful. In my opinion, it's working better than my like Urban Decay sprays lately. But my skin, guys, like freaking it looks blurred. Like it literally blurred. Like I hope it's showing up on camera the way that it is in person, but like all of this looks blurred and like I barely have any texture peeking through. And you guys saw how bad my skin was. Like I have full-blown breakouts. I mean, you're barely seeing any texture. And I have a lot of texture. I have acne scars. I have a lot of mess going on and I'm barely seeing any of it peeking through. So far, so good. I am starting this video pretty late in the day, to be honest. So we're probably not gonna get much wear out of this foundation. It's already like 6:30 at night. But I will definitely do at least a couple of check-ins, let you guys know if it starts settling into any lines or doing anything crazy, or if it starts getting oily right away, like I'll let you guys know. But again, we're not gonna do like a long wear test like I normally do. I mean, first impressions, it looks phenomenal. So I'm really, really excited. And it's a beautiful shade match for my self tan. I think F10.5 on its own is gonna be really good as my tan starts to go away. And then I did order F6 and 5, I think, for when I'm not tanned at all. So really excited. But this powder, guys, I'm obsessed with. Oh my God. And like these look really, really nice too. I'm just obsessed. I'm fingers crossed that it stays like this, but I will see you guys at the first check-in. Okay guys, so we are at check-in number 1. Oh, my camera almost slipped. So far it has been on for an hour, just an hour, nothing too crazy yet. It has not settled into any lines, like completely blurred still right here. Again, I have texture. it is what it is. But this side that has less texture is looking even more blurred in my opinion. Like this looks really nice. I'm really liking the way that everything is sitting so far. So yeah, not a whole lot with this first check-in. Fingers crossed it stays. Okay guys, so I am checking in again. It has been a few hours now and it still looks so good. I mean, I'm not really doing anything where my makeup would not be good. I'm making myself soy chorizo and bean tacos right now. And I've just been like hanging out. Honestly, I've been like online wig shopping. I haven't bought anything, but I'm just like doing reviews and looking at reviews and trying to find some bomb units. But yeah, my skin looks really, really good. It's getting late, so I'm gonna probably shower and head to bed in a minute, but I wanted to at least do another check-in because it looks fantastic and it's definitely approved by me. I do so many foundation reviews that I can kind of tell when things are gonna work or not, and my skin is not feeling any type of way. It looks great. It's not transferring at all. She's a winner, guys, and she's like $7. I will definitely make sure to link everything below. I will link it from the Makeup Revolution website just to make it a little bit easier for everyone who might not want to order from the UK with Beauty Bay, but I will link everything from their website below. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you next time. Bye!